Happy Thirsty Thursday, Sunseekers. You did give yourself a pat on the back. We're back into the swing of things. It's already Thursday. We get through today and one day till the weekend. Welcome to a Thirsty Thursday. Today on the show, we'll do some first day of school catch-up. Yes, the pictures continue to flow in social media feeds all over the place. And we've got some pictures to share of Sunseekers and kids going back to school yesterday. And we've got some stuff coming up on the show today. The NFL season officially gets started today. Don't talk a whole lot about sports, but you know Taylor Swift is attached, and there is shock, dismay, disappointment. Fans are stunned this morning because Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's alleged breakup contract has been leaked. And we've got it. Can't wait to see that. Kansas City plays tonight. Eye roll. Here comes the Taylor Swift eye roll. Oh, God. Dancing with the Stars, Season 33. I won't be watching, but I'm always curious to see what B-rated celebrities are putting their bodies at risk to dance in the ballroom on ABC, and we'll take a look at those cast members in just a second. This one woman calls it a funny bathroom incident. She's putting some makeup on. She had her cell phone camera on. A guy accidentally walks into the bathroom. Or was it an accident? She catches it on her phone. We've got that video to play for you. You be the judge. Accident, or was he a creep? And news on an aborted landing Monday in Brandon, a WestJet flight from Calgary to Brandon. The landing had to be aborted, tried again. That panicked a few people. It's making some local headlines. Nothing at all to be concerned about. Incredibly routine, but we are in a small town. And you know what? Things like this don't happen very often. Oh, my gosh, they had to do a go-around. What does that mean? And, of course, we've got Ask the Pilot to tell us what that means. When there's a go-round, what could have likely caused something like that? We'll take a look this morning. But again, safety was never an issue. It's a routine thing. It happens all the time. Have you ever been on a go-around where they've had to just about come down to the runway and then back up again because of maybe somebody was a little too close on the runway? Maybe there was a problem with the air traffic control. There was instructions to abort the landing. There could be a multitude of reasons, and we'll take a look at that. And the Olympic breakdancer, Ray Gunn, she is out with more comments this morning. She is blaming you for her stunningly disappointing Olympic breakdancing performance. She's blaming you, ray gun. Do, 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 do. Going outside this morning, we take a look at your highways and a weather update brought to you by westmanshuttle.com. Your first-class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on westmanshuttle.com. Call 204-730-2333. We're seeing some sunshine. We had lots of cloud and smoke. That's what the forecast called for. In fact, we had some air quality issues yesterday. Environment Canada did have to issue an air quality warning because of the smoke in the area. Hopefully, it wasn't too terribly bad where you were. I know air quality was a concern in the Dauphin region. They also had an air quality warning from yesterday, but much better today. In the forecast, we are looking for some showers, possible thunder showers today. That'll keep the smoke at bay, give us a little bit of moisture. High 21, and then nothing but sunshine right until Wednesday of next week. And actually, temperatures climbing back into the upper 20s, lower 30s. So we are not done with summer yet. Far from it, Sunseekers. And looking at that camera at number 10 south of Brandon, we're seeing a little bit of fog. It looks like some fog there on the camera. Little bit of fog. And again, sorry about the two cams that are down. Grand Valley is back, but Shoal Lake and 2 and 3 at Pipestone are out temporarily. Hopefully we'll get those fixed up for you in the coming days. Let's take a look at the North American temperature map this morning and see how we shape up against it, or maybe we won't. Oh, there we go. It's loading. Oh, look at those blue temperatures. That's what we're watching for. Frosty conditions in Saskatchewan this morning. We're at 8. I would venture to think that there may be 2 or 3 degrees over there in Saskatchewan. You can see the blue there. In northern Manitoba, northern Ontario, seeing a little bit of blue there too. Ooh, the blue is not great. It's not great. It's frosty. All right, let's see who we've got to welcome aboard. Welcome into the Beach Bunker for day 2 of the school year. It is good to have you along. Welcome. Food, fun places, mayhem of life. Thanks for being part of the show, which is on Facebook, YouTube, X, and Twitch for hour number 1. Hour number 2, we move exclusively over to Twitch. Oh, sorry, we're also on TikTok as well. As we get things going, let's say good morning to our chatters, see where they're coming in from. Tosh and Road Reverend in on Twitch this morning. Our first one's in. Good morning. Good to see you. Mama J is here too. And we're going to get to yesterday's good thing in just a bit. That's where we'll slide in some of those back-to-school pictures from yesterday, of which there are quite a few. Some people getting quite creative yesterday with their back-to-school photos. Zumba Bernice is here on Twitch. Good morning, Zumba Bernice. Mama J says, yep, my new grade 1 kiddo is asking if she had to go again today. Last year, she was in every other day at kindergarten. Now's the day to disappoint her. Yes, every day you must go for the rest of your life. And you're not paying taxes yet when you leave the house. Oh, just wait. Life gets so much grander. Yay, taxes. Polar Bear is here on Twitch. Janine here on Facebook to give us a good morning and happy Friday, Junior. Happy Friday, Junior, to you. Quentin is here on Twitch. Cindy's here on Twitch as well. Alicia's here. Good morning, Alicia. Nice to see you. Koenig Stowe is here on Twitch as well. Megan is here on Facebook this morning. Shelly is here on TikTok. Good morning, Shelly Morley. It's nice to see you. Nick is here on Facebook too. Jason Scaletta. Hi, Jay. He says, good morning, happy Thursday, almost the weekend. Just about there. Cindy is here on Twitch this morning. Wouldn't mind a frost. Maybe it would stop my grass from growing. Already fed up with all that grass growing, hey? Well, it would sure kill a few of these bugs, man, between the wasps and the flies and the mosquitoes. I am never sad to see that first frost and see those bugs go bye-bye. And, the wasps apparently quite bad. Not too bad where I'm at until I bring out like a margarita or something with sugar in it or a glass of lemonade or something like that. Then they get pretty hairy. But not so far. It hasn't been too bad. Who else we got? KDD 4380. Good morning to you. I hope you had a great day yesterday and a great first day of school as we get back into the swing of things on this Thursday, almost the weekend. Let's get right into those pictures because we've got quite a few to get to. Let's get to Mama J first. Sent some in here. From yesterday, here's some adorable kid pictures. Here we go. I'm ahead of the game. Oh, First day school picks, grade 4, and grade 1. Here we go. Grade 4, and grade 1. Oh, looking good. Ready to rock and roll. Oh, that was your Pink concert. Hang on a second. Moving in the wrong direction. Oh, there we got another one. Grade 4, and grade 1. Let me see if I can guess who's what. Okay, those other two are in grade 4, and here's the grade 1. Everybody with a fancy backpack. Ready for that first day back. There they are. Smiley, happy faces. Ready to tackle another school year. Now, we start with the show with a good thing. I should have prefaced this. If you had something good happen to you yesterday, just type in GT as in good thing, and then let us know what happened to you yesterday. It was a good thing. We like to start the show with a little bit of positivity. And so I've jumped right in because we got pictures, kid pictures, coming in hot and heavy here. Kid pictures from yesterday, first day of school. Alexio on TikTok, good morning. Catherine, nice to see you. Praise Haiti, good morning. Very nice to see you on TikTok as well. Debbie Kynock on Facebook, good morning. Thursday, gonna be a gooder. Gonna be a gooder. It's gonna be a gooder Thursday. More kid pictures. Hang on a second here. I'll get some more here for you. This is from Kayla. She was getting creative with the school bus here. Back to school photos from Kayla. Oh, and Easy does it there in the middle of the road. Oh, my gosh. And there's, you got to take the bus driver photo. There we are with the bus driver. Catch you later, skater. And then, making friends. And they match. That is very nice, Kayla. Happy first day of school yesterday. Looks like everybody had a good day. It was a smoky one. Smoky first day of school. What else do we have? Oh, Alicia sent some in just now. Alicia's got her kids on the step. Somebody's being forced to smile. I can tell in this one here. Oh, okay. If you want me to smile, Mom, there we go. Nice. Oh, another one. And, yes, the proverbial get out of my face. No, you get out of my... No, Mom loves me more. No, Mom loves me more. Duh. Now, these are great shots. This is much more real regarding what happened yesterday. Nick says, GT, good thing from yesterday. My Oliver audition went well. Should know by next week whether I got in or not. That is fantastic. That is great. Quentin got a big donation for his strongman event. Oh, nice. And he's also got roped into some kind of hot wing eating competition. Well, make sure you send the video our way. Oh, we want to see that. That'll be great. Good job. Good job. Way to represent, pal. Yesterday's good thing. This from Mandy. Oh, my God. She put the year that her son is going to be graduating, 2036. So congratulations, grade 1, September 4th, class of 2036. Oh, my God. I'm never going to. I'd like to show up at your grad, but I don't think I'm going to be there. I don't think I'm going to make it. Oh, got to get sister in there. Yep, join in the shot. Oh, another school bus shot. Climb in the school bus for another year. Thank you for sharing those pictures of back to school. Thank you, Mandy. Very good. Tosh says, GT, including myself, starting classes. We all had a fantastic day yesterday. My hubby treated me to lunch at his work yesterday. It was so delicious. French onion soup and cheesy bread. How awesome is that? Very, very good. This is from Shara yesterday, grade 3 for Dax. And has one of those boards to say, I am in grade 3 at Waverly Park, and there's Mom. I like when the parents get in there. It's nice to see the parents, too. It's not just about the kids. It's about the parents, too. You know, you get a parent shot in there. It's very good. Cindy says, her GT was freshly washed, bedding, making for great sleep last night. Very good. Very nice. Very good. Very nice. Very good. Okay. And I think we're just about caught up on the back to school pictures. Oh, one more. Melissa Jago. This is cool. Melissa Jago actually, she shared her pictures of her boys, but this is of different years. And they do the same thing every year. You saw, I think, my post of the PE teacher who wore the same thing in his school photo for 30 years of teaching, the brown sweater with the collared shirt. So, Melissa, here's the boys, and here they are last year. Watch this. And then the year before. We're seeing them get smaller. If we keep pushing this, they'll go back into the maternity ward at the hospital. Grade 1. Oh, and then I'm just by myself. Grade 3, grade 2. This is so cool. Grade 1, kindergarten, and now baby. Oh. No. Oh, that's where she... And here we are at the maternity ward at the hospital, bringing home our bundle of joy. Very cool, Melissa. Good job. Lots of creativity yesterday for the first day of school. So cute. Let's do it faster. Grade 9, grade 6. Going back in time. Going back in time. Oh, look at those both there. That is awesome. Yesterday's good thing. I think we're all caught up. Of course, your newsfeed is likely pummeled, filled with all kinds of back-to-school photos. And that's the way it's supposed to be on the first day of school. That's how this all rolls. That's how this goes. Yeah, those were great. Those were awesome. So any other good things happened to you yesterday before we move on? Yesterday's good thing. I did hear from somebody out at CFB Shiloh. They've got something going on this weekend. Is that the 7th? They shared this with me. Thank you so much. Again, if you got something going on, just send me the poster. That's the easiest thing to do. If you send me the poster, I can get it on for you. This is a CFB Shiloh open house. And that is going on the 7th, which if today is the 5th, that would be Saturday at CFB Shiloh Recreation Showcase, Touch a Truck. There's community booths, family-friendly activities, 11 till 3 out at CFB Shiloh's. Check that out this weekend. Thank you for sharing your community information. So something to do this weekend out at the base. Quentin did send, I'm wondering if you could get that to one poster, Quentin. We're getting closer. Every year you do this amazing fundraising event, we have got to get all the details on one sheet. That would be awesome. If you could do that. Super Strength for Super Kids is an event that is held locally. Quentin puts that thing together and raises funds to help young people accomplish their dreams. Sometimes it's a trip, sometimes it's a piece of equipment, sometimes it's something special, and of course we like to help them out. And it's coming up this month, and it's always a big event, well attended, and they always do a great job raising funds there. Debbie says, GT, living close to school playground in silence for 2 months. Oh, the playground was buzzing with sounds of joy and play yesterday. How that is odd. That gets a bell. That gets a winner's bell for good thing. Yeah, when we lived in Alberta, we backed out onto an elementary school. Our apartment block did. It was about a block and a half away, and I know exactly what you're talking about. Because those first few days are really magical after a summer of just quiet. And then after about a week, you're like, okay, that's enough. Keep it down over there. I'm trying to have some coffee out on my patio. No, that's not true. It's the beautiful sound of kids playing. Trev says, don't forget about the Wee Kings. They play tomorrow. Oh my gosh, do we still have a hockey team? I haven't seen anything. That's crazy. I have not seen much on the Wee Kings at all. The NFL season starts tonight, but Trev is telling us that the Wee Kings play tomorrow, a preseason game Check out the new arena seats. They look great. And don't forget, it's the Banjo Bowl. Well, who could forget that after the thriller on the weekend? So, Banjo Bowl. Saskatchewan Roughriders are coming into Winnipeg to get beaten. Okay. All right. So some of Trev's comments are mixed with fake news. Because that is not going to happen. Saskatchewan is coming for revenge. They call it the Banjo Bowl. The Banjos are about to get broken over Bombers' heads. Kapung al kabong kung. However, there is new seats at the arena. We got some new seats at our hockey rink. Oh, and I've got some pictures. So just in case you can't make it over there, you can just imagine your derriere in these beautiful seats, black seats. They're wider. They got cup holders. They all have massage machines in the bottom of they also come with, they're heated. No, that part I'm lying. They're not heated and they don't come with massagers. That would be cool though. Put in a quarter and we will massage you while you watch the hockey game. That's not happening. This is when they were doing the construction of it. So it's the red is gone and it's all black there. So thanks for that reminder, Trev, about the Wheat Kings preseason game. Appreciate that. And soon the regular season will be here. Oh, summer doesn't have to end. No, it's a year-round celebration, not only here in the Beach Bunker, but also at the Elkhorn Resort Clarso Nordic Spa. And they've got an amazing special for you for fall. Yes, a stay and soak Nordic Spa special. Enjoy one of the following two packages. Listen to this. A one-night package, a one-night stay in a deluxe room along with two Clarso Nordic Spa passes for $268. Or a two-night package, two-night stay, deluxe room along with your Clarso Nordic Spa passes for $398. And you can buy some additional passes if you need for $59. Now, special pricing is only available till Halloween, till October the 31st. Some restrictions apply. Call the resort for details, 204-848-2802. That is the Elkhorn Resort Clarso Nordic Spa. Call 848-2802. Tim Hortons of Westman. You've always got time for Tim's. Do you know what today is? It's Cheese Pizza Day. Did you know that, Julianne, on TikTok? And Mike, it is Cheese Pizza Day today. It's cheese pizza like the kids' flavor. I mean, what kid doesn't like cheese pizza? And, of course, they've got flatbread pizza at Tim Hortons, $6.99, and you can get everything cheese, everything bacon. They've got pepperoni as well for you. You've always got time for Tim Hortons, and, going through the drive-thru and grabbing one of those things, oh, man, that is an absolutely awesome way to get a quick pizza in you. And you know what? They're not exactly teeny. They do good in the whole, value for dollar there with the flatbread pizza. So $6.99, go and celebrate Cheese Pizza Day by getting a flatbread pizza. Oh, they come in chicken parmesan too. Chicken parmesan, bacon, everything, pepperoni, and simply cheese. And get the Nutella drinks to wash it down. Tim Hortons in Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. Just a quick note of housekeeping. Neepawa and hospital locations don't have the flatbreads, but they do have the Nutella. So go get some Nutella products at Tim Hortons. And Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express got a big contest going on. We got two sponsors with two big contests. Leon's is the other one. We'll tell you about that one coming up in just a second. But over at Murray's, they're giving you some free gasoline. $1,000 in Shell gas at Murray's. It's Customer Appreciation Month in September, and Murray's is offering a free tire rotation with the purchase of a multi-point vehicle inspection. Plus, you'll be entered to win a $1,000 Shell gas fuel card. Book online today. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Murray Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac Certified Service Express at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Ryan is impressed with the seats. He says he has some big changes in that place. I'm excited about the seats. Now we're just going to see if the team can win. And I'm curious to see how big the crowds are, not just for our Wheat Kings, but for the Jets. Bombers have done good in attendance. Jets were struggling at the end of last year because of the inflation challenges that we're all facing. And I'm curious to see if the Wheat Kings are addressing that head on, because all the sports teams have had to. People are short on cash. It's times are tough. And so I've seen, at the CFL level, Saskatchewan Roughriders, Winnipeg Blue Bombers have stepped up. I'm expecting the Jets might, but I'm not holding my breath because they've got like billion-dollar players playing and they got to pay those bills somehow. So anyway, we'll have to just wait and see. Trev says, my youngest loves cheese pizza. He's 23. He doesn't eat anything else but cheese pizza. Oh, then there's those people. It's like cheese pizza every meal. I know a guy, cheese pizza and chicken nuggets. Cheese pizza. So what are you having for Thanksgiving, man? Cheese pizza and chicken nuggets. What are you, 5? Holy cow. Merry Christmas. What are you having? Cheese pizza and chicken nuggets. Are you having a Happy Meal? Are you having a Happy Meal for Christmas? Hey, Bluesy Blue on Facebook. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, Shelly on TikTok. Michael's here on TikTok. Oh, Alicia's on TikTok. This is Alicia number 2. It was a slow go. We got all in here into the old beach bunker, but it was a slow start. Hi, Shell Bell. Good morning to you too. Nice to see you. A slow go, but that's okay. We'll get it going. We're going to get it revved up. We'll get it revved up, and we're going to take you to the beach. We are going to go to a place this morning for our beach break called the Dutch Caribbean. Why is it in the Caribbean? All these countries have an island, but Canada. The French are there. At the Paris Olympics, when they were doing the surfing competition, all the ocean competitions, they went over to the Caribbean. They had a giant cruise ship that they put the athletes on. Canada needs a Caribbean island. Turks and Caicos, you can join us. We love you, Turks and Caicos. In the meantime, we're going to go to the Dutch Caribbean. This is called Klein Caraco. Beautiful beach. And we'll take a beach break here, and we'll be back with more in just a second. More food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. If we can get that run. Oh, my God. It's 30 degrees already there? Holy man. Well, as promised, as advertised, beach break. Here we go. Back with more in just a second. Thank you for being here on a thirsty Thursday. Off to the beach we go. Take a look at this. Back with more in just a bit.
Sunseeker shining bright, dancing on the sand tonight. Waves are crashing, feel the beat. Sunset glow, we can't be beat. Beach party under stars, moonlit nights and old guitars. Bonfire burning, lights our way. No end to this perfect day. Feel the rhythm, feel the heat. Move your body to the beat. Sunseekers on the rise, watching the sunrise in our eyes. Tropical drinks in our hands, living life and making plans. Footprints on the salty shore, catching sun, we always want more. Palm trees swaying in the breeze. Life's a party, love the seas. Laughing, singing, all we need. In this paradise we're free. Feel the rhythm, feel the heat. Move your body to the beat. Sunseekers on the rise, watching the sunrise in our eyes. Beach party under stars, moonlit nights and old guitars. Bonfire burning, lights our way. No end to this perfect day.
Oh, I could just live in one of those huts. Oh, man. Shot courtesy of mermaidboattrips.com. 30 degrees down there. First thing in the morning. That's a little bit warm. We are in single digits here in southern Manitoba as we bring you home and take a look outside. We've got a little bit of sunshine and the smoke has kind of dissipated, and we are into some fog, it looks like. Oak Lake is showing some fog on their camera this morning as we update your weather and roads for westmanshuttle.com. Your first-class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on westmanshuttle.com. Make sure to give them lots of notice so they can give you the best experience possible. Give them a call. Visit them online, 204-730-2333. That's westmanshuttle.com. 8 degrees is where we start the day today, and we'll see a high of 21. Showers and thunder showers are possible this afternoon. And we return to the sun tomorrow, a little bit cooler. Some cooler areas moving into the area, and we expect temperatures to be around 20 to start the weekend. But by the end of the weekend, closer to 30, and the sun stays with us next week. So we got beach weather locally in September. No one is complaining about that. Maybe a few kids. They're a little hot in the hoodies. Hot in the hoodies. I'm hot in. It's shorts and sandals back to school, Mom. Dad. Shorts and except in Saskatchewan. Whoa. Just going to check the temperature in Swift Current this morning. Yeah, they're at 3 degrees. Ooh. 3 degrees. Yike caramba. That is, that's a little chilly. It is a little chilly. Good morning, Saskatchewan. Wyoming looks like they got some frost, and Colorado is a little frosty, too. Getting you back into the beach bunker on this Thursday. Good morning, I'm Tyler Glen, and thank you for joining the show. We stream everywhere for Hour 1, and then we move exclusively to Twitch for Hour 2, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. And thank you for hitting 500. We hit 500 yesterday. Oh, my God. The road from 495 to 500 was like, oh, man. I think at the end of Season 3, we were at 495, which the end of Season 3 was like in July. And it was like, it was the springtime, actually. And so it's just like, come on, we can get 5 more. Can we get to 500 before the end of Season 3? No. Then Season 4 began. And I thought, okay, well, we'll get up there. We'll get to 500. And no, it was a tough slug. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just like the elusive 500. It is finally here. I'm going to ring the bell one more time because that's very exciting. Thank you. 500 on the Twitch platform. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here regardless of the platform, because Twitch, of course, is the mothership, but it goes all over the place, and we have so many people watching and listening in all 4 corners of the internet. So Marky Mark on TikTok, for example, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Cindy, who is a loyal Twitch viewer, says she just sent this in. Late school pick Michelle teaching grade 5-6 at Betty Gibson. And here's Michelle at Betty Gibson, day 2. There we go. Oh, boy. Yes. Is it me or the teachers are young? I guess it's me, because I'm old. I'm just an old man. But very nice. Thank you for sharing. Happy first day of school yesterday. Good morning, Ryan Marcus. Cheryl is in the house, too, also joining us on Twitch. Nice to see you this morning. Welcome. She has 28 kids in her class. First day, she was exhausted. My neighbor is a teacher, and she said that she has 65 new students in the school. So that is 2 new classes in her school. 2 new, the equivalent of adding 2 classes to her elementary school in Brandon. That is a huge increases in enrollment. How did everybody do with the no cell phones? Any complaints, any drama, any problems with the rules, I'm not hearing anything. I think everybody was, as soon as they get let out now, it just goes to this without saying. It's like, where's my phone? I'll see you in 6 hours. How was school today? Hello, how was school today? You know what you do? This is how you get the answer out of your kids. You just text them. How was your day at school? Because that's what they're going to be on since they've been without their phone. Oh, here we go. Quentin put it all on one page for me. You're the best, pal. Super strength for super kids. Look at this. We did it. We did it. We put it on one page. We have got ourselves a poster. And this is the event coming up September the 15th at Anytime Fitness. Super strength for super kids. Help bring Chloe's dream to life. Visit superkidsmb.ca or scan the QR code to register or donate today. Adorable little one, always helping the kids. It's a partnership with the Dream Factory. And so, just go to that website, superkidsmb.ca, or scan the QR code for more information on Super Strength for Super Kids, September 15th at Anytime Fitness. And there's events for kids, too. It's a big day filled with fun and frivolity. What time does it start? Here's me proofreading your poster on the show, but what time does that thing start? We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so in the news, the Brandon Sun it's at noon. Okay, thanks. The Brandon Sun is reporting this morning that there was an aborted landing at the Brandon Airport on a WestJet flight on Monday. This is something that can happen from time to time on airplanes, but we have just a tiny little adorable airport. And we should market it this way. Brandon, Manitoba, the most adorable little airport in the world. You come onto the prairie and you see what looks like a Fisher-Price airport. It's just this teeny tiny. Oh, it's so cute. It's such a cute little airport, Brandon. Oh, how many flights you got coming in? We got one flight. That flight that's coming from Calgary goes out to Calgary. It's adorable. It, too, is a tiny little airplane, a little turboprop airplane from WestJet. But we were very excited when WestJet announced that they were going to do that. Now, there were, at another time in our history, there were flights going from our town to Toronto. It just got to be too much. It got to be too much because we're just a small little town. And then people would get on the plane and say, yeah, I'm going to go to the city. I'm going to go to Toronto. Well, you might as well go from, Mayberry, America, Mayberry into New York City. Whoa, this is huge. Well, we couldn't handle it. We just couldn't handle the bigness of Toronto. It's like the opposite end of the spectrum is our little town in Brandon. But I digress. We don't have a lot of air traffic. Things like aborted landings are new to us. And so that is why we are going to go to ground school this morning. This is Patrick Smith's got some valuable information. If you ever need information about anything flying, this guy's fantastic. You want to hear it from a pilot. You want to get it from the horse's mouth. Debbie Kynock says, Brandon brings you back like a bungee cord. Brandon brings you, whoa, it's a bungee cord. The Brandon Airport is adorable. Courteous staff, too. Yes, adorable staff. We shouldn't say Brandon brings you back. Brandon is adorable. That should be our new slogan. We're cute. The cutest. The little city on the prairie. We're adorable. So, what happens is they go on the PA, and this kind of freaks people out, right? As you are aware, we had to abandon our approach and make another circuit. We're circling back around for another approach, and we'll be on the ground in 10 minutes. If you fly enough, you've experienced this scenario one or more times. Have you ever experienced an aborted landing and then a go-around? I did one time in Regina. We were flying in from, I can't remember, but I do remember the incredible fog. Holy cow. Whew. I mean, we couldn't see anything. You couldn't see a thing, and I was just like, and then it's like you can feel it though. You can feel that you're getting close. You're getting close to the runway, and then all of a sudden it's like you're back in your seat again. You're like, wait a second, we're taking off again. What's going on? And then the pilot comes on, says, yeah, so we're circling around for another approach. We'll be on the ground in 10 minutes. The truth is pretty boring. They're fairly common, and they aren't the result of anything dangerous. In most cases, it's called a spacing issue. Controllers aren't able to maintain the required separation parameters, or the aircraft ahead or another vehicle has not vacated the runway far enough. So before you get it in your mind that the plane is going to land on a truck, for example, or fuel truck or something like that. No. They use buffer zones, so it just meant that it's quite possible, and I don't know this for this particular situation, but it's quite possible that, say, a vehicle was just within that buffer zone. So you got to abort the landing just to avoid the potential for a near miss. It's all about caution. It's the safest way to travel. WestJet's not paying me. No airline's paying me. I'm just telling you the truth. If you're going to get behind the wheel of your car or get on a plane, get on a plane. It's the safest way to go. Even though Boeing is losing doors. They're not losing their doors anymore. They put some extra screws on there. So this pilot, this is Pat Smith. He says, this is not an ideal situation, but let's be clear. This is not an issue of safety. This is not an issue of danger, and it is not a proverbial near miss. The reason you're going around is to prevent a near miss. Actual instances where a collision is narrowly averted do occur, but they are exceptionally rare. And then there are other times traffic has nothing to do with it. A variant of the go-around, spoken of somewhat in there's a missed approach. There's a weather-related issue. There could be an instrument approach, which means that there is an issue with one of the instruments on board. For pilots, executing a go-around is very straightforward, but also quite work-intensive. And then he goes into some more details about being in the cockpit and how, he realizes that, people get anxiety, and it's not something that happens an awful lot, so unless you fly a lot. And so it does become, a bit of anxiety-inducing. But again, not a safety issue. Nothing to worry about. It does happen from time to time. And all is good in the world. And our adorable little airport is still adorable. Cheryl said she had an aborted landing one time in Minot. They had to circle around because of wind direction. The one time that I actually did have to take off from Brandon, I was going to San Francisco, actually, in preparation for this show. And the winds that day were 70 kilometers an hour. And I thought, I Googled, it's like, flights are canceled at 70 kilometers an hour. And I'm thinking, I am not going to get to Calgary and then to San Francisco. This is going to be bad. They said, no, we're going to take off. I'm like, whoa, this is going to be a bumpy ride. This is going to be a terrible ride. And it was one of the greatest takeoffs. It was pretty amazing. And someone said to me, you know what they do? As long as the wind gusts aren't changing directions periodically, and they weren't, they were coming out of the northwest at 70, and they took off into the northwest, and it just lifted the plane up. The plane hardly had to do any work. It just had to get off the ground enough, and the wind just did the rest of the work, and the plane took off, and we were gone to Calgary, and it was one of the smoothest takeoffs I've ever had. I couldn't believe it. Now, landing in 70 kilometer an hour winds, that would probably be one of those times you get your Bible out, you're doing the rosary, you've got the barf bag on the ready, you're hugging the passenger next to you and you don't know where they're from. That would be a bit of a touchy situation. Debbie says, Brandon Tourism, Brandon brings you back. That's the slogan. Brandon's airport is adorable. That's my slogan. Ryan says, we had to land in a little municipal airport in Boulder, Colorado when we were on our way to Cancun because of fog. From there, we had to change flights and caught a flight from Denver to Panama, right over Mexico. From there, as soon as we boy, holy man, that's a lot of jumping around. Wow. Ryan says, remember that landing in Cuba on the Starjet? Wow, was it Cuba? I can't remember if it was Cuba or Mexico. I do remember the landing you're talking about, though. That was not an aborted landing. That was a landing that was as smooth as silk up until the last 5 seconds, right at that point where the airplane's wheels were about to touch down. And when they did, a gust of wind pushed the plane into the runway, and it hammered. It hit so hard that I thought that the overhead bins were going to open. And actually, Jody from the travel agency that we were traveling with had said to me that she had been on a flight one time where they had a wind gust had done the same thing and helped to push the airplane down so quick and so fast. And it was such a bump, such a boom, that the overhead bins did open and crap was flying out. And that didn't happen on this particular journey. But everybody looked at each other like, whoa, and there was no time to react because it was probably, 15, 20 feet from the runway. We were just about there. You're leaning back. You can see the palm trees. You're just about ready to touch down. And it's just like it dropped, like it hit a pocket of cold air and just boom. Cheryl says maybe it was with Tulco. I think it was. But it was, anyway, those things happen. Those things happen. But again, all's well that ends well. I was, however, behind me on that trip was a mechanic from the Winnipeg airport. And he says to me, he taps me on the shoulder and he says, this plane's not going back into service anytime soon. I said, what? And he says, yeah, on rough landings like that, they have to go through. It's all about safety. So, I mean, to me, he was like, yeah, that was a rough landing. But at the end of the day, they're like, oh, no, we got to take this aircraft in. We're going to check it 6 ways from Sunday. We're going to make sure that everything is okay. The wheels are still on properly and so on, and the screws aren't loose and so on and so forth. So safety first, as they say, especially when you're flying at 40,000 feet, 600 miles an hour in a little tube. And so I have no issues of getting on an airplane. And, the times that I've been freaked out about being on an airplane had to do with turbulence, and it was in a very small plane, like a 1-in-1. If you've ever flown on one of those, they're like the puddle jumper airplanes. You got one passenger on one side, and usually it's 2 and 2, 3 and 3. You get the big jumbo jets where you've got seats in the middle of the aircraft. And traditionally, the bigger the airplane, the smoother the ride. Well, I had been on an airplane where it was 1-in-1, and oh my God, I think I saw my life flash before my eyes, but I was okay. And again, people that had flown a lot had said to me, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm not okay. I'm crying over here. This is the turbulence is just like and drop and back and forth and drop." He's like, "It's a small plane. It's all good. Don't worry about it." Then another guy, a couple seats over, he's reading a newspaper, he's trying to drink his coffee. It's like out of a bad movie. He's just like, he's spilling his coffee all over, he's trying to read his newspaper. I'm like, dude, this plane is jumping all over the sky. What the hell? Are you not scared? And he's like, happens all the time. The more you fly, the more you, I guess, are aware of things like that. But I've been very lucky. Okay, good morning, Jody. Nice to see you on Facebook. So all is good. NFL starts tonight. Baltimore and Kansas City, great. Kansas City's a great football team to watch, but it's all going to be about Taylor Swift. Well, there's some shocking developments in the internet this morning, and fans are stunned. The Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce breakup contract has been leaked on the internet. Do we have it? I think we do. We have the details of it. Oh, my gosh. We have the details of it. Now, I've got a picture of it. I'm going to show it to you in just a second. First, I got to remind you that if cheese pizza isn't your deal, if you like a little bit of pepperoni, go to Kuiper's Family Bakery and get a pizza bun to celebrate Cheese Pizza Day. Because I'll tell you, the cheese on those pizza buns is the star of the show at Kuiper's Family Bakery. Those pizza buns are my addiction. They come personally approved by me. I absolutely love them. I got to get one, sometimes more than one, every time I'm over at Kuiper's. Ask for the pizza buns. Get them with your sausage rolls, your cinnamon rolls, your sticky buns. MJ says she can verify there's pepperoni in them. Yeah, there's pepperoni. And then if you're a cheese pizza person, pick them out. Pick out the pepperoni and then throw them at me. I'll just be like a seal. and off they go. Anyway, Kuiper's Family Bakery's got all your treats for you, from pizza buns to sausage rolls to sticky buns, cinnamon buns. Of course, their world-famous monster cookies and more. Pay them a visit, would you, at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, beside Tasties. New to Leon's Furniture Superstore is this cool event, this very cool event where you scan the QR code and you're an instant winner. I was telling you that we have two sponsors that have got some contests going on right now. One of them being Murray's with the $1,000 in free gas. And the other one is Leon's Furniture Superstore, and they too have got a big $5,000 home furnishings makeover contest. Hundreds of articles of furniture, mattresses, and appliance prizes, millions of dollars in instant discounts, and a whole lot more. Everyone's a winner with Lucky Leon's. And what I want you to do is watch your mailbox for the flyer, because that's where the QR code is coming in. Okay? And if you don't have a QR code, if you don't get the flyer, the scan and win. Look at this. I'm going to put it on the screen, and you can pause this. You can come back to this. If you're watching on a smart TV, you can hold it up. You can scan the QR code, enter your information to get your unique entry number, then go to Leon's, 3635 Victoria Avenue, and claim your prize. It's really that easy. Contest rules available at luckyleons.ca. And you know what? Just to make this a little bit easier for you, I will even make this bigger to ensure that your phone will get set off when you scan this QR code and be an instant winner with our friends at Leon's. And I apologize if you're listening to the podcast. You're going to say, how am I supposed to scan the code? Just go to twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show and come on in at the 55-minute mark to find the QR code. It's that easy. Technology's just amazing when it works. So here's the contract. Look at this. I've got it. This is... Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a breakup contract. And it starts with a confidentiality notice. You're not supposed to see this. Look away. Sunseekers, look away. We could get in big trouble for putting this out there. It's supposed to be confidential. Like the correspondence that was floating around on X yesterday that says, please keep from the media until Wednesday afternoon at 1 o'clock Eastern. Signed Jagmeet Singh of the NDP. He wanted to keep all the stuff under wraps, and the media broke the story anyway, that Jagmeet and Justin have broken up. So there's breakups in the air. Breakups are happening. So could Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce be next? Full Scope Public Relations has a comprehensive media plan for Travis Kelce's public relations following a breakup with Taylor Swift. Both parties have agreed that this is the way to proceed in case something big happens and a breakup happens between the two of them. Oh, you got to realize there's too much money at stake. There's just too much money. So now Travis Kelce's team is planning to take legal action over this document. They say it's fake. They say that it is a fake document. It looks pretty real to me. According to the purported contract, which was shared on Reddit, the pair agreed to release a statement 3 days after the breakup. There would be a 3-day cooling off period, and then they would both issue a statement that would, quote, include words such as gracious, respectful, and mutual respect, of which mutual respect would be stressed. The world of celebrity. Here's what you will say. Here's when you will say it. Here's how this will go. A spokesman for Full Scope denied the validity of the document, stating that they're fabricated. The PR company announced plans to initiate legal proceedings against whoever fabricated the contract. Interesting. Travis's publicist has no proven connection to the documents. He says he's previously admitted to putting together showmances for publicity purposes. He admitted to staging at least 2 relationships during his career, and these contracts usually last about a year. Interesting. Wow. Taylor and Travis went public with their relationship in September of 2023 when the 14-time Grammy winner attended a Kansas City Chiefs game at Arrowhead Stadium. Reaction, some of the comments coming in to the contract, which I will post this. It could be fake, so you know what? You got to take it with a grain of salt because there's lawsuits now. There's lawsuits involved, and it could be a fake contract. I will post this article along with the other stuff, including the awesome information from our pilot at tylerglenshow.com, as we always do. Sonny says, there's nothing real in that world, but we're all waiting for September 28th. Uh-oh. Michael says, the song she writes about this will be so interesting. Rihanna says, absolutely obvious. Janice says, I simply don't believe it. I need this love story to be true. So fans are jumping in. Fans are upset and saying, no, this is fake. You'll be able to see for yourself. Again, I will post it at tylerglenshow.com. Fake as in no Hawk Tua for him, says Derek. The Hawk Tua lady, we have news on her this morning. She's getting into the world of podcasting. Make room for the Hawk Tua girl. She's got herself a microphone in a studio and she is ready to rock and roll. What will the content be? Will it be family friendly? We've got the answers for you coming up in hour 2 because we're just getting started. Roger, Lee, Cammy, Beard Doggum, Nenny, good morning. You know what, Joe, all those on TikTok, we're moving over to Twitch, okay? Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. That's where the party's going next. We have a podcast of our own, an abbreviated version of the 2-hour live stream at tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. That is uploaded at noon Central Time. And thank you for being here. We shall see you again tomorrow at 7 o'clock for a fantastic Friday, Keyboard Friday, moving the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thank you so much, TikTokers. Catch you later. Happy Thirsty Thursday to you. Thank you. No, thank you. And we have to say goodbye to our friends on X and YouTube and Facebook, and we'll see you again tomorrow for more fun. Thank you, YouTube. Catch you later.